online makeup haul. I'm going to share my recent purchases that I have made from a couple of different websites. I didn't even do my brows today because I'm actually not going anywhere today. I just threw on some really light makeup just to share these products with you guys, and then I'm literally just going to take it off and continue cleaning because that's what I was doing before this. But since I got my last package in the mail just now, I really wanted to share what I've gotten with you guys. So I just want to say before I start filming this video, or before I start getting into the products, I did get quite a few things from Colourpop, and I did also place 2 orders with them. I did receive the first one, and I am going to share those with you because I've already had those items for like a couple of days now. But I did also order a couple of things a couple of days ago from the new Mulan and Colourpop collection. And Colourpop did send out an email blast yesterday and also posted on their official Instagram that they are not able to fulfill orders or ship out any orders until further notice. So people that have ordered from that collection or ordered anything before yesterday, like if they ordered anything after the 18th till yesterday, which was the 22nd, none of these orders are going to be sent out for quite a while. And people are like kind of fighting on Instagram about it because they're saying you're being insensitive, you only care about the makeup. Like people are saying, why didn't you delay the launch of the Mulan collection if you knew this probably was going to happen? I figured it was going to happen at some point. I thought it was kind of weird that they were still going to launch the collection. I thought it was a bit weird. But people aren't complaining about it or like being insensitive about asking about something that they spent their money on. And I think people need to realize that if they're going to keep on calling out these people for just asking simple questions like, is this why the Sailor Moon collection was taking a while to restock? You guys should have probably waited to launch the Mulan collection. Like, these are valid issues that people should be commenting. That it doesn't help that someone comments and says, well, people are dying, who cares about your makeup? It's not about the makeup. It's about the fact that people are in a financially tight situation right now. And yes, I'm able to still spend disposable income on these products because my boyfriend actually did pay me back a couple of weeks ago, and I used the money that he gave me to basically get new makeup because he hadn't gotten me a Christmas present or a birthday present last year. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make this my birthday / Christmas present from you, since you did pay me back for buying and providing a lot of food for us the past few months since his car accident. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself some makeup, and I told him, like, don't worry about getting me any gifts after this whole thing is over. Not that it actually even really matters right now, because it really doesn't, but his birthday is coming up in a few days, and I am going to get him something, because I am the one who has the income right now. So, but I'm really happy to share these items with you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to cancel that previous order that I made, because I ordered 2 things from the Mulan collection, and I ordered like 3 other things. I wish I would have ordered 2 things that I had ordered in that order, which was one of the lip scrubs and one of the lip balms. I should have ordered that in the order that I'm going to share with you guys today, because I kept on forgetting to order that stuff, and I'm like keep on kicking myself that now that that's the order that has to be delayed. But I had a feeling that the Mulan collection was going to be delayed or something was going to happen to it in some way, and I'm actually surprised that they did go ahead and launch it, because a lot of people were kind of curious as to why they did, and then they were forced to shut down their shipping and receiving facilities, so now they can't send out any orders because California is in a shelter-in-place order. So those people going to Colourpop and manufacturing makeup can't go to work because that's not an essential business. Like, I was actually surprised that it affects Forthright Beauty, because Forthright is skincare, and I would think that skincare is a little bit more essential then obviously makeup's not essential, but skincare is, in my opinion. Like, if I didn't have makeup but I didn't have my skincare, I would be kind of pissed because I need to take care of my skin still. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Now let's get into the haul video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to cancel my order or not. I kind of want your opinions in the comments below on what I should do, because I'm not really sure, because I feel like I should use that money to put towards other things right now if I do get a refund. But at the same time, it's like, who knows if that's going to affect when the Milan collection might be relaunched, or because it's probably not, it's probably going to be relaunched when the movie comes out. That's what I would think. I'm going to wait maybe like a week or so and see if Colourpop posts any updates, and then I'll probably make a decision then. If it doesn't look good, I'll probably just cancel it. So yeah, let's get into the video. So I do have a couple of new brands to share with you guys. I have never ordered from this brand before. I actually did a live stream of using these products a couple of days ago, so I'm just going to haul them in this video because I haven't been able to haul them yet. So I did order from this brand around like 2 weeks back, and it came a lot faster than I thought it was going to. And I'm talking about the brand Kaleidos Makeup. So this is what the box looks like that it came in. I really didn't want to get rid of the box, and I haven't really been keeping it near me or anyone in my family. I've just been keeping it on the floor in my room, and then I'm going to get rid of this as soon as I'm done hauling this stuff, and I'm going to get rid of the box, and then I'm going to wash my hands. But I just loved how it came. So this is what the box looks like. It's such a pretty box. I might just keep it. And then when you open it opens up like this, and it says Kaleidos on the top, and then it comes with the products inside. These actually were really nicely wrapped. They were wrapped in bubble wrap, and there was also a bunch of tissue paper in the box, so it was actually really nicely wrapped so the box wouldn't come damaged or anything like that. So I was like, I feel like high-end brands should take notes on how indie brands wrap their products, because they really do an amazing job, and Colourpop does as well. So it comes with a little card, and it says, Kaleidos, welcome to your makeup mini retreat. This experience has been tailored especially for your maximum satisfaction, comfort, and creative indulgence. The cutting-edge makeup technology inside is designated to melt your stress, recharge your creative spark, and vitalize your colorful imagination. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your journey to the future of makeup. If you return feeling feeling vibrant and rejuvenated, please share with us by tagging us on Instagram. Thank you for choosing Kaleidos. It's so cute, and it says New Age Makeup. So I'm going to share with you guys the two products I decided to get. So I was really, really super intrigued on getting one of their eyeshadow palettes, and this one I was eyeing for such a long time on Kaleidos for like a couple of weeks, that I finally just decided to bite the bullet and get it, and I got the Kaleidos Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze eyeshadow palette. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. It's so cool looking, and then on the back it just tells you, it says ultra pigmented, highly blendable, and minimal fallout, cutting edge hues with quantum capabilities, includes 1 sophisticated metallic shade, 2 state-of-the-art shimmers, and 3 high-tech mattes. So that's really cute. So I'll show you guys what the palette looks like. I know the packaging is a little bit ripped up because I keep on having difficulty opening this freaking box, so forgive me for that, but let me just try opening it on the other side. Oh my god, hold on. Let me just open it. So I got it open. So this is what the actual palette looks like. It's this really, really cool futuristic packaging. It kind of reminds me of the planet Jupiter. I think it's so cool looking. And it says the Kaleidos Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze palette. And then on the back it has that same cool like planet kind of packaging. It's so freaking cool. Like planet kind of pattern, I mean. And then when you open it, it's kind of similar to the Pat McGrath packaging. It opens up like this, like kind of like unfolds, and then it opens up like this, and it reveals your eyeshadows. And it comes with a plastic insert, so I will go through the shades with you guys. But it comes with a mirror up here, and then you open it up like this, and it reveals the 6 shades in here. So I'm going to hold it like this. I'm not sure how I'm going to hold it so I don't blind you with the mirror. So I'm just going to go through the shades and then I'll swatch them for you. So we have Quantum, Infrared, Plasma, Droid, Y2K, and Carbon. So these are the 3 mattes and these are the 3 shimmers. I believe the silver is the Shine Metallic shade, and then these 2 are the regular shimmers. So I have been using this palette this past week, and honestly, I really, really like it so far. The mattes are really, really nice, and the shimmers are really beautiful. So I'm really impressed with the quality of these, and I really love them. So I'm just going to swatch a couple of my favorite shades. The silver is so metallic though, and the red is so pretty. So this is the silver, and this is the red shade. So this is Plasma, and this one is Infrared. I feel like the swatches aren't really going to do them justice because they're really pretty on the lid. But that's the red shade, and that's the silver. The silver is so metallic. And then the Cyber Bronze shade is super pretty as well. I used this in my live stream. This shade all over my lid, and it was really pretty. So that one is Cyber Bronze. And then for the mattes, they're really smooth and buttery. I really have been enjoying them. I'll just swatch all 3 because there's only 6 shades in here. They're so nice. So this one's Droid, this one's Y2K, and this one is Carbon. And they're really super smooth and soft, and they blend really nice on the eye. So Droid, Y2K, and Carbon. So that is the Cyber Bronze Futurism 2 eyeshadow palette from Kaleidos, and I really have been enjoying this palette so far, and I hope I can use it even more. But yeah, so this is my first ever palette from Kaleidos, and I just thought that they were just such a cool brand that I was so intrigued to try their products. And then I did also get another product from them. Sorry, I'm just wiping off the eyeshadow palette swatches, and I'm just going to wipe my hand. Okay. And then the last thing that I got from them is I was kind of really intrigued to try one of their face highlighters. And these are called the Space Age highlighters. And this one is in the shade Solar Sailor. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute. Obviously, since it's Solar Sailor, it means it's like inspired by the sun. And then when you flip it over, it doesn't really say a description like the eyeshadow palette did. But it says Space Age highlighter on the top. And I think I got into these because of Tara Babes and the Fancy Face. The Fancy Face, of course, convinced me that I needed the Kaleidos eyeshadow palette. So I just thought this was the most neutral and easy palette to use. But I also really wanted to get one of these. I think that Tara Babes had hauled these, and I was like, oh my god, those are so beautiful. And I loved the packaging. I was like, okay, I really need one of these too. So this is what the packaging looks like. So freaking cute. It's like this tinny packaging. And then it says Space Age on the back. And then this is what the highlight looks like. It opens up like this. And it's pretty reflective, the like metal packaging inside. But I will swatch it for you guys so you guys can really see what it looks like. It's such a beautiful like yellowy gold shade. I love it. It's so stunning on the face as well. I did use it in my live stream if you guys want to see how it applies. But look at that. Isn't that stunning? This is so beautiful on the face. I like this almost as much as the Give Me Glow highlighter. It really is stunning on the cheeks. So far I'm really impressed with the formula. So that is everything that I got from Kaleidos Makeup. So I really have been enjoying those products so far. Okay, so next up is some products from Colourpop. I got quite a few things, so let's go ahead and jump into those items. So I did go and pick up a couple things from Ulta, and I wanted to share with you guys those products. I did pick them up before Ulta ended up closing a couple of days ago. I did go initially to go pick up the Colourpop blush from the Sailor Moon collection, and they had just launched that collection in Ulta this past week. I think it was like last week or something. And I had called and told them to I had asked them to put aside one of the blushes for me because I knew that the collection was a very high in demand collection because the collection sold out so quickly on Colourpop.com and it was selling out very fast on Ulta.com as well. I probably should have just ordered it from Ulta.com, but I think when I had checked to see when it was on Ulta.com, I think the blushes were already gone. So that's why I had called in the morning and asked them if they could set aside one for me, and they were like, yeah, sure. This is a little bit of a mini rant. So they were like, sure, we'll put it aside. They were like, we're just very short staffed. We don't have it out on the floor yet. I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, I just want you to set it aside for me. It's fine. I'm still going to buy it. So I came in like, and she was like, when do you think you'll be here? And I was like, I think, probably like 3:30. And I called around like 12. So I left the house finally at like 3:30. And then I went in, picked up the other two products I wanted to get, and then wanted to pick up the blush. And they had basically told me that no one had put it aside for me this morning. They didn't see anything put aside for me, so they said that they were sorry. And they said that I should call customer service to possibly get a gift card, which I still haven't done that yet. I probably should. But honestly, I just don't really care at this point. I probably won't want to get it anytime soon now because I'm probably just going to wait until Colourpop will restock it on their website at some point whenever they're able to send out orders again. So that might not be for like months, so who knows. So I was a little bit upset about it, but at the same time it's like there's kind of other things in the world to be upset about, but it's like I understand that circumstances are bad right now, and they told me that they were short-staffed, and I was like, but it's kind of like a little bit bad customer service on your part. If someone's going to tell me on the phone, I'll set it aside for you, and then when I come in and want to pick it up, it's not there. I'm just like, what the heck, It was just a little bit weird. So anyway, I did pick up two products in store from Colourpop because one of these shades for what I'm going to show you now has been sold out on Colourpop. So I wanted to see if this shade that I got was too dark for me in person. So what I did is that I just swatched it on the back of my hand because it's just a foundation. Like, it's not like eyeshadow or lipstick like where you touch it all the time. I just pump it out and see what the shade looks like. So it's not like I'm really having too much contact with it with my own hands. So that's why I just swatched it and see if it was a good shade for me, and it actually ended up being a pretty good shade match. So I think that I just didn't want to order this one and end up being disappointed if it was too dark for me. So that's why I wanted to go to Ulta to see if it was a good shade match for me, and ended up being like a perfect match. So I finally decided to pick up the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Fair 2W. And this is what the packaging looks like. It says Hydrating HA Tinted Moisturizer. Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer with skin perfecting lightweight coverage for fresh, healthy looking skin. And that's what it says. It says dermatologist tested, oil free, gluten free, paraben free, and vegan. So that's pretty nice. So this is what the tinted moisturizer looks like. It says Pretty Fresh on here. I don't know why it's so freaking bright. But it seemed to be a pretty good match for me when I wear it. I have fallen in love with this tinted moisturizer. It's actually the perfect product for me right now. Because since I'm not working and since most people aren't really going out too much, this is really nice light coverage, and I really like how it looks on my skin. Sorry, I keep on hearing my mom talk, and I think that she's closer to my room, and it's just driving me insane. So I'm sorry if this video is so choppy and I just sound like I'm listening the whole time because it's just annoying me. So, but I love this product. I've been wearing this pretty much the entire week since I've gotten it. I think I wore it Monday through Thursday, and I think the only 2 days that I didn't wear it was Friday and Saturday. I wore it yesterday too, or 2 days ago, and I freaking love it. I think that it's such a nice lightweight product on the skin. It blends out so nicely on your skin, and it looks really, really nice. It basically looks like what I'm wearing right now. I'm just wearing concealer right now because obviously there was no point in putting on a foundation today, but that pretty much what this looks like, and I really love it. So yeah, and then the other product that I got from Ulta. I just decided to pick up a backup of the Colourpop BFF Volumizing Mascara in the shade Black on Black, because they've been sold out of the mascara on their website for a little while in the shade Black, because obviously the black is the most popular. So this is what the tube looks like. This is my second one of this one. I really like this mascara, but I also noticed that I think I got it back in like July or August, so I've definitely had it for like 6 months or more. I really like the wand on this, and I like how volumized your lashes are when I wear this mascara, so I really do love this mascara as well. So those are the only two things I ended up getting from Ulta. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Sailor Moon blush, but it doesn't really matter now because since they're closed, I don't think they're going to be restocking any collections for quite a long time. So maybe they'll restock it on Ulta at some point, and then maybe I'll be able to get it then. So that's it from Ulta. Now let's move on to the stuff that I actually got on Colourpop's website. So the first product that I got, so I decided to get a couple of eyeshadow palettes in this haul because I was on a no-buy for eyeshadow palettes for like 2 months almost. But then I got the Storybook Cosmetics palette from Marley, and then I got the Give Me Glow Cosmetics palette because I was so super intrigued to try their brand. But I kept on eyeing this palette as well on Colourpop that I finally just decided to bite the bullet and get it. And I feel like this is going to be such a good palette for me for like a go-to everyday look right now. So I decided to pick up the 9-pan eyeshadow palette from Colourpop, and this is the Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette. So this is what the packaging looks like. And then it has all the shade names on the back, but we'll go through the shade names in a second because it's literally the same packaging of the outer packaging to the actual palette. So this is what it looks like. So it says Going Coconuts on the front, and then again it says all the shade names on the back. And then when you open it up, this is what the palette looks like. Now, before I actually get into the swatches and the names and everything, I was torn on whether or not I wanted to get this palette or if I wanted to get the Nude Mood palette, but I kept on getting more intrigued to get this palette because I wasn't really too interested in getting the Nude Mood palette. I just wasn't sure if I was going to like it more because I am more of a warm tone neutrals girl than a cool tone neutrals, but I don't think there's too many cool tone neutrals in this at all, really. There's really just this shade, and really that's it. All the other ones lean kind of warmer tone. The lid shades are a little bit more cooler tone, but I kind of like that. So I decided to stick with this one. So this is what the palette looks like. I really like the setup where they have the metallics in the middle and then the mattes on the sides. So let's go through the shades. So the first row we have Shredded, Palm Reader, and Culotta. Then we have Lovely Bunch, Cocoa Crush, and Shell Yeah. And then we have Get Crackin', De Coco, and Nutty. So I actually have this on today. Let's swatch some of the shades, but I'm just going to tell you guys what I have on really quick. I literally did like the simplest look with this palette because I just wanted to throw on the eyeshadow and get to the video. I did really want to record a first impressions on the other palette that I got that I'll share with you guys soon, but I was like, that's just kind of dumb to do that today because I wasn't sure when this package was going to come, and I was doing just my eyeshadow, and then I was thinking of just recording this whole video tomorrow, but then since the package came today, I was like, you know what, I'll just finish doing my makeup because I was literally just going to wear the eyeshadow just so I could test out this whole palette fully to share with you guys tomorrow, like my thoughts, but I was like, I might as well just do it today and film the haul today since I'm not doing anything else. So let's swatch a couple of these shades. So on my eyes today, I just did Lovely Bunch in the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more a little bit with Shell Yeah, and then I put the shade Palm Reader all over my lid. And then I did Shredded on the brow bone, and then I put a little bit of Cocoa Crush on the inner corners, and that's pretty much it. I feel like I didn't put enough of the inner corner shade on, but when I actually look at it in person, it looks really pretty. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I mean, it doesn't really matter today. But these metallics are so pretty. I think they have a different formula than the other metallics that I have from the 9 pan palettes that I have previously from this one, like the Frozen palettes and the Main Squeeze Aha Honey. Those are the other 4 9 pan palettes that I have from Colourpop. But they also did come out with a new metallic formula. So I think that these shades or these metallics are that new updated metallic formula, and they're so pretty. My favorite shade or metallic in the palette is Cocoa Crush, but I also love Palm Reader. I also love it all over my lid. I've been using Palm Reader as my inner corner highlight though. So this one is Cocoa Crush and this one is Palm Reader. I'm not going to swatch all of them like the other palette because I do have a couple of upcoming videos of using this palette. I did a couple of videos using this palette. So I'm just going to swatch a couple of the mattes. So this one is Lovely Bunch and this one is Shelia. So this one is Lovely Bunch and this one is Shelia. They're really, really nice, buttery, smooth, soft mattes like I'm usually used to from Colourpop. So, and you know, I can't resist swatching the metallics of anything, so I'm going to swatch this one too. I did wear this one on my lid yesterday, and it was just so pretty. It's such a pretty, like, cool tone bronze shade. So that's all I'm going to swatch today of that, and I really have been enjoying the formula of this. I just think that the formula is really, really nice. And this is the first new Colourpop palette to my collection since the Frozen 2 palette, so I haven't tried any new Colourpop eyeshadows since November. So it's been about 4 months since I've tried a new Colourpop palette, and I was like, I don't know if I really need it, but I was interested in also like the Bare Necessities palette, but I was like, no, I don't need any of these palettes. I was like, this is a perfect size for me, and I think this is going to be a really nice go-to neutral palette for me right now, especially since I'm not working. And the quality is really stunning. I really, really like it a lot so far. So that is the Going Coconuts palette. Then I also picked up a new highlighter from Colourpop. I actually haven't picked up a highlighter from Colourpop since, I believe, Flexitarian. So I haven't picked up a highlight from Colourpop in quite a while. So I was really interested in picking up one of these new Super Shock highlighters because I've loved the Super Shock highlighters, and I've recently, or not recently decluttered, but have decluttered most of the ones that I've had from the past because you can't keep them more than like a year. So I think they changed the formula and the packaging. So I really, really was intrigued in trying one of the newer ones. So this is the Colourpop Super Shock highlighter in the shade You're a Catch, and it comes in this gorgeous floral packaging, and it says You're a Catch on the top. And this was part of the Blush Crush / Nude Mood collection. This one was coinciding with the Blush Crush palette. So this is what the compact looks like. It's basically really, really similar to the Marc Jacobs compact. Everybody was comparing these when these came out, so because these have been out for a little bit already. But it's such a pretty, like, floral spring packaging. I love it. And then it says You're a Catch on the back. And these have been a little bit difficult for me to open. The Marc Jacobs one is definitely easier to open, but I basically just put my thumb underneath it, and then it opens up pretty easily. So it comes with this massive mirror, and then this is what the highlight looks like. I think this highlight is so stunning. I love the marbleized print in it, and it's so pretty. And this is actually the highlight I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I really didn't care what highlight I was wearing. I just took the highlight that was in front of me, and that's what I put on my face today. And this is what it looks like swatched on my hand. On my finger, and then this is what it looks like on my hand. Look how pretty that is. That is so stunning. It is really blinding, actually. I love Colourpop highlights, as you guys know. Like, they make some of my favorite highlights ever. And I've been wearing this highlight the past 3 days in a row. Like, every time I've worn the Going Coconuts palette, I've been wearing this highlighter. And it is really pretty. I'm kind of a little bit bummed that I didn't get the other highlighter. But at the same time, when I saw it swatch, like the Nude Mood Gold one, it looked a little bit too dark for my skin tone. So I'm glad I got this one. So this is really, really pretty. And I really like it so far. So I got that. And then I also decided to get one blush because I actually haven't gotten a new blush at all since, I believe, December. So I've been on a no-buy for blushes until now. So I decided to get like a new spring type of blush, and I just thought the packaging was so pretty on this collection as well that I kind of wanted something from each collection that Colourpop has been releasing lately. So I decided to get the Colourpop Pressed Powder Blush in the shade Catch My Vibe, and this is from the Making Mauves collection. So I love like the florally artist kind of packaging. It looks like a painting, and I just really love it. And then it says Catch My Vibe on the top, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. It has the same printing on the back, and then it has also the really cute printing, floral printing on the inside, and I believe that's the same thing with this. Yeah, such pretty packaging. And then this is what the compact looks like. I love the floral detailing. It's so cute, and I love that it's like this mauvey pink color, and then it says Catch My Vibe on the back. And then this is what the blush looks like. I love that it has the floral imprinting on the actual blush, and then it comes with this really nice mirror. This is such a pretty blush, you guys. It's actually a lot lighter, like blushy pink than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like this really strong pinky blush, but it's a really nice springy pinky blush that's like not too pink. It's like the perfect color, and I really, really like it. It's so pretty. I've only worn it once so far because I did try it out with the highlight and the eyeshadow palette as like a first impression, so you guys will see that very soon. So that is the Catch My Vibe blush. And then I did get a couple of lip products. I only got 3 lipsticks, but I really did want to get a couple of new lipsticks from Colourpop. So you guys know I love, and I also haven't gotten any lipsticks since December as well. The last new lipsticks I actually got were the Pat McGrath lipsticks from Sephora. And those were the last lipsticks that I have gotten. Like, I haven't gotten any new lipsticks since then, or any new blushes. But I did get the Give Me Glow highlighter and the Give Me Glow eyeshadow palette. So I obviously wasn't on a no-buy for eyeshadows anymore. But, so you guys know how much I love the Velvet Blur lipsticks. And I didn't even realize that this lipstick was from the Flutterby collection, like the butterfly collection that they released back in November. So it was kind of a nice surprise to see that the butterflies were on the packaging of this one. So I've been dying to get another shade of the Velvet Blur lipsticks. So I decided to get another shade. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's so pretty. I honestly don't want to get rid of this packaging at all. And then it says the shade Virgo Moon on the top. But it's so pretty. I love it. It's so springy. But you guys know I've been wanting to get the Flutterby palette for quite a while. But I resisted getting it. Because I decided to just order the Going Coconuts palette because I just thought that would be a lot more practical right now. And I'm probably not going to order eyeshadow palettes again for another like few months at least. But I just wanted to get a couple of palettes that I was interested in for now. And then I was just going to stop and like not buy makeup for like a couple of months at least. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's the same packaging as the Luxe lipsticks and the Velvet Blur lipsticks, obviously. And then it says Virgo Moon on the bottom. I don't know why I always slur my words. And then this is what the color looks like. So when I actually swatch it, I felt like it was a lot darker when I swatch it. But this is what the color looks like. But I'm actually wearing it on my lips today, and it's not really that dark at all. It's like this really pretty like rosy pink. But it's not like too pink. So it's like basically like a Your Lips but better color. And it's such a pretty shade. I've been loving this shade. This is the second time I'm wearing it. And I really love the Velvet Blur formula. They're just so easy and comfortable to wear. And they're not as like creamy as the Luxe lipsticks, or they're not as slippery. They just feel like light as air on your lips. And I love this formula. So I decided to get one of those. And then the last item that I got from Colourpop, and then we just have one more thing and then I'll stop rambling, is I really wanted to get more shades of the new shades they have released of the Colourpop Luxe Velvet Lipsticks, because they hadn't released any more shades since the Disney Midnight Masquerade collection, and then they finally came out with more shades like a couple of months later. So I finally decided to pick up 2 shades. I just wanted to get one, but since the Luxe lip glosses and the single lip velvets were all sold out and only the duos were available, because literally every single shade of the single Luxe lipsticks were sold out, the Luxe Velvet lipsticks, when I wanted to make my order. So I was like, fine, I'll just get one of the duos. I'm going to wear them anyway. So I decided to get the Colourpop Luxe Velvet Luxe Liquid Lipstick Duo in the Duo Powder Room. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute. And then it says the shade names on the back. And then I'll show you guys what the lipsticks look like. So these are the 2 shades that come in the Duo. And it has that really cute Luxe lipstick packaging. And then it says the shade names on the bottom. So the first shade is called Can You Even? And this one's a really pretty warm tone nude shade, obviously. And that's what Can You Even looks like. It's that shade right there. Again, a really pretty, everyday, run-of-the-mill nude. I have worn this one once. This one I haven't worn yet because I wasn't just going to wear it to wear it in the house. So the other shade is called Casual Dress. And then I'll swatch this one as well. It's a really nice, like, angled doe foot applicator. But these shades are actually super, super similar. A little bit too similar for me. Casual Dress is this shade right here, so it's a little bit warmer toned. Can You Even is a little bit more cooler tone, but I do think they look very, very similar. So, but I love the Colourpop Velvet Lip Formula, Colourpop Velvet Luxe Formula, and these are beautiful on the lips, so I can't wait to wear the other shade. So that is everything that I got from Colourpop, and now I'm going to share one more thing. This is a brand new brand to me as well. And honestly, I was kind of waiting for them to release an eyeshadow palette that I was kind of really interested in. So I finally decided to get something from the brand Melt Cosmetics. I've been interested in trying their eyeshadows for quite a while now. I also wanted to try like one of their highlights, but their highlights are like 40 bucks that I thought that it would be more worth it for me to just try one of the eyeshadow palettes. And they finally released an eyeshadow palette that I was super interested in, that I think would be a lot more wearable, because originally I was interested in getting the Muerte palette because I kind of wanted it to do like a mint look, because I was on the whole like mint look train, and I did do quite a few mint looks this past winter, but that's why I have the Colourpop So Jaded palette and like the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, that I felt like I didn't really need the Muerte palette anymore. So they released this palette recently, and I think you guys know what the palette is because obviously this is their newest palette that they have come out with. So if you guys know, Melt is really, really famous for their eyeshadow single stacks, and their most popular stack is the Rust stack. So they decided to make a palette inspired by the Rust stack. So I decided to pick up the Melt Cosmetics Rust eyeshadow palette, and I literally just received this in the mail. And I'm going to share with you guys the swatches because I need to swatch this. Because I haven't even swatched it yet. I literally just opened it up and looked at it. So, okay, so I'm going to open it up for you guys. So let's see what it looks like. I did just open it before. Hopefully I don't have too much trouble opening this one. I don't think it's as difficult to open as the Kaleidos one. Yeah, I got it open. So it's this really, really nice, massive palette, and I love it. And it has this awesome, like, rust kind of vibe to it, and it kind of has almost fall vibes. I thought it was kind of interesting that they released it in the beginning of spring, but, you know, I feel like these are year-round colors you can wear anyway. And then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. This looks like such a stunning palette. It's very similar to like the Naked palettes for me. And it comes with this really nice mirror. Unfortunately, you can't fold it back, but it does come with a plastic insert, which I always drop every time I want to show it to you guys. So this is what the palette looks like. So we'll go through the shades really quick. So it starts from a matte to a matte, kind of like similar to the layout of like the Naked palettes. I feel like it's very similar to like the Naked Heat palette or like the Naked Honey palette, but we'll see how they compare. So we have Classic, Antique, Erode. Sorry, they're kind of like hard to read because they're like in this bronze colored font, bronze color. So it's kind of like reflecting off my light. Then we have Rubbish, Tarnish, Rust, Redox, Mar, Ravage, and Rot 2. So I believe that most of these mattes are in the original Rust stack, and then they added some shimmers in here. I think Rot and Mar, Rust, you know, some shades like that. Erode, I think it's Erode, Rubbish, Rust, and Rot are like the ones that are in the original Rust stack. But I just thought this was such a nice neutral palette for me to try out Melt's formula finally, and I'm so excited to try this out tomorrow. So I'm going to swatch a couple of the shades. I guess we'll start with the shimmers. Some people have, oh wow, that's really pigmented. Okay, so this one is Tarnish and this one is Redox. Wow, that does come, see the problem with Melt that a lot of people have is that they kind of, oh, those are so pretty though, wow, those are really nice. And then I'll swatch the other one, which is Ravage. They seem to be very smooth. Those are very smooth. So we have Tarnish, Redox, and Ravage. The only reason why I've been hesitant to pick up like Melt Cosmetics in the past is that one, they are very expensive. This is almost a $60 eyeshadow palette, but I'm paying it off in installments by using Sezzle. And the same thing for the Colourpop products. I'm using Afterpay to pay off the order. They say that the eyeshadows are kind of like very crumbly in the pan, and I think they also kind of like pop up a little bit, so I think they definitely fixed that with this palette. And let's swatch a couple of the mattes. So that one is Erode, that is super pigmented, and then we'll do Antique. Very, very nice, very pigmented. Oh wow, those are very smooth. Really, really soft. And then I'll do the shade Rubbish. Ooh, that's really pretty too. So there's a couple of the swatches. I don't know if I should swatch more of those. I think that you can get a feel for the palette of me just swatching those shades. I don't know. Should I swatch anymore? I love how I ask myself, should I swatch anymore? You know, why not? Let's just swatch the rest of them. So we have Rubbish. Wow, these swatch really smooth. Then we have Mar. So this one is Rubbish, and this one is Mar. And then we have Rot, which again, very, very pigmented. Wow. I'm swatching it over like the hairy part of my wrist, so, but it's still very super smooth. And then the last shade is Classic, which is this really nice like brow bone highlight. And this one's a really nice like setting shade for like powders and stuff, and that's a really nice ivory shade. I know I kind of swatched them all over the place, but that's what the palette looks like. It's really, really nice, typical run-of-the-mill, everyday, but also like I feel like it's different enough for me to add to my collection, so I'm very excited to try it out. So that is it, you guys. I'm sorry I was a little bit weird in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. I hope it kind of just took your mind off of things for a little while. I know we're in a really shitty situation right now. I cannot wait to try out this palette. I think it's going to be really, really nice. I did also get a Lucky shirt, like a t-shirt, but I can't find it right now. And also you guys have seen me wear it like twice in a live stream, so I didn't really feel the need to share it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my... Please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments if you want me to use anything in certain videos, but I pretty much have used all these products, and I will be having a lot of first impressions coming up very soon. So yeah, bye guys.